So chapters 18 to 20 are more together because my notes are together, so yes. So Waiaki is pacifistic because every day he was become more convinced of the need for unity. I can't multitask. Between Kamino and Makuyu. The ancient rivalry would cripple his efforts in education. He also wanted a reconciliation between Joshua's followers and the others. And then on the other hand, he was charismatic and friendly. They liked the way he so freely mingled and talked. He had a word for everyone and a smile for all. What are you, Pinkie Pie? And he was also an influential leader. The elders trusted him. They talked about him in their homes and fields. So basically, son of Chige, so they trusted him. And then Kaboni is still being a salty, jealous man. Old man. Yes. He had labored for the tribe. He had led the breakaway movement. And why did they not do anything? He uses experience to push himself forward. And he's like, oh, I'm experienced. Besides, he knew his audience well and knew what to appeal to. And then he was like, oh, I'm charismatic too. And he's just trying to put Waiaki down just for the one reason that he's young. So he says, do not be led by a youth. And Nyambura, well, she was lovesick. Her heart was restless, and she knew that nothing at home would satisfy her. Every day she thought more and more of Waiaki, her happy moments being those when she was with him. Yeah, and it causes grief and pain for her because she can't be with him because of Joshua, and she's like, oh, I don't identify with him anymore. And so she distances herself from Christianity for Waiaki. And Kamal? Well, like father, like son, eh? He's also salty. Because he likes Nyambura, and then she likes Waiaki, which he doesn't like anymore because Waiaki has the power and he wants power just like his father. Then he saw them embrace, and with intense pain he saw all had half feared confirmed before his eyes. Waiaki was his rival to death. So there's much tension between these two. Kaboni did not like it. He had labored and he's like, oh, I did all this. He had let the breakaway. I read that already. And then the relationship between Kama and Kaboni. Remember how the book started with them fighting? Here, see? The bush, and they were fighting. So, shit, wait, no, I'm the wrong person. Oh no, I saw, oh, whoa, no, bad, okay. I do these in one take. Kama and Kaboni, the salty father-son duo. So, Kaboni calls Kama a worthless man. And he says, are you my son? Couldn't you have supplanted him a long time ago? What has he that you have not? So basically he's comparing him to Waiaki, and that's why there's even more tension between these two. Like, not just because, oh, he has more power, and then his father is comparing him to him, and then you like the girl that I like and she likes you back, and he's so salty, and they're just salty together, and they both don't like Waiaki and everything. Yes. And then there's also just the one-sided love between Nyambura and Kamau, which is obviously it's Kamal's the one that's being one-sided, and then this is the friend zoner. Yep. Wait, okay, I think I made a mistake, just to clarify. So Kamal, which is the son of Kaboni, is rivaling with Waiaki because he's salty, and also his father is comparing him to him. But Kaboni, which is the pink guy, he's also salty, and he's the father of this other salty guy. I know it's quite confusing, but there's also tension between them because he has power and he has less power, and then he's just trying to fight for the fact that he's more experienced, and it's like, oh, you're youth, so you bad. Yeah, so I clarified it a bit. I wrote down father, son, the son of K, pink one, his father of the orange K. And so the theme identity, character struggle since the system's beliefs are flawed, and was Kaboni determined to destroy all that stood against him and the tribe? That's like a quote. And there's the role of education, And Waiaki is like, oh, education is the key to solve everything. But every day he was becoming more convinced of the need of unity between Kameno and Makuyu. The ancient rivalry would cripple his efforts in education. Even though he was not, like, unbeknownst to him, education was working him away from the unity of the two ridges. So you see how this is flawed. And then there is style. So Nyambura is choosing to marry like Waiaki or obey Joshua, and it's like, you know, the choice kind of tears her apart, and she's like not ready to rebel, and that's why she actually rejects Waiaki. Okay, so Waiaki proposes to her and she rejects, and then later on she's actually like regretful for rejecting him. It's like, yeah, I don't